A new COVID strain found in southern Africa is classed a variant of concern by the World Health Organization over fears it may be more infectious and more resistant to vaccines.
This variant has a large number of mutations, and some of these mutations have some worrying characteristics.
The US is the latest country to impose travel restrictions to affected southern African countries to slow the spread, but South Africa says it's the wrong approach.
Stopping travel from one country or even a small group of countries very soon becomes superfluous. It's really not the solution.
French President Emmanuel Macron accuses the UK of not being serious about dealing with the migrant crisis as the diplomatic row deepens. Ukraine's president claims a plan to overthrow his government involving Russia is imminent as a Russian troop build-up sparks fear of an invasion.
There are bugs on her duds. There are flies in her eyes.
And one of the most influential figures in musical theatre, the legendary American songwriter Stephen Sondheim, has died at the age of 91.
And the shoppers come out for bargain hunt Black Friday in the first big test for retailers as they prepare for the Christmas rush.
And 3 people have been killed in anti-government protests in the Solomon Islands. The violence began on Wednesday when protesters stormed Parliament in a bid to topple the Prime Minister. A nighttime curfew has been extended after crowds defied a lockdown and set fire to government buildings, a police station and businesses in the Pacific Island nation. 2 teenagers and a bus driver have died after a gunman opened fire on a school coach in Kosovo. It happened near the town of Dekani, about 90 kilometers from the capital Pristina. A police spokesman said the gunman is believed to have acted alone. Local media said it could have been part of a conflict between rival bus companies. The Ethiopian government has banned reporting of any military movements or updates from the battlefield in its more than year-long war with Tigrayan rebels, unless the information is approved by the government. Meanwhile, state media have shown the footage of the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed in a rural location wearing a military uniform. Earlier this week, the Prime Minister said he'd head to the front line to direct the conflict as Tigrayan rebels reportedly advanced towards the capital.